I'm not the biggest fan of this show. It's definitely better than the newest Purge movies I've watched. Forever Purge and the third Purge movie. I've not seen the first Purge yet. But it's better than those. It's not better than the first two movies, though. It follows around multiple characters. We got this family with issues in their life. They had like this um, polyamorous relationship with this girl, and I think she's a lesbian. And it wasn't supposed to be a full time thing, or a thing for both of them to be together, right? Um, it was just supposed to be like every now and then they would like have sex with her or something. They ended up ruining their relationship because his girlfriend ended up sleeping with her when he wasn't home, and that was like a part of the deal that they wouldn't sleep with her unless they were together. So eventually they bump into her at a party, and then eventually she tries to kill the boyfriend after he saves her life because she thinks if she kills him, then she'll sleep with her. She is very stupid. But naturally, she gets killed. And not only does she get killed, she gets killed by the person that she wanted to date. And we also got this dude named Ross, who's a neighbor that breaks in that they have to kill because he's gonna kill them. Because he didn't like some of the stuff they did, like parking. He didn't like where they parked, and then one time, like, they cut one of his trees down because someone else, like, made a mistake. It's very weird. Then we have this girl who thinks her boss isn't treating her right, so she's been planning out a hit on him to have him get killed. He kills her and goes on a sexist rant about how it's a man's job to kill someone on the purge. It's very weird. He believes in the purge, but he doesn't believe in equal rights, even though the purge is for everybody. He just thinks women can't kill people on purge for some reason. There's also this one little squad of kind of like venomous. I don't know exactly what they are. They just beat up bad men and then they disappear from the show. They didn't have very much relevance. I could have cared less if they were in here or not. They save the girl during one scene and then they're never really used again. Um, Eventually that douchebag does get killed. Then they shove in like this other new character. Not too long. Um, in like actually far along in. He shows up in like the 6th or 7th episode, and they start focusing on him, and then what a surprise, he turns out to be like the final bad guy of the season. So episode 9 and 10 focus on him, and then when we get to one girl, he starts to show his racism. At first it's kinda subtle, and then they just throw it in your face, like, yes, this dude's a racist. And then later with Penelope, we see even more racism from him because when she tries to escape, he runs into her and he starts bombarding her with questions. This is supposed to be a trial and shit because this is what he does. He does trials to people he thinks wronged him, goes from bad dates to a person that didn't say thank you when he held open the door. Just an entitled white man. And one of the questions you ask her is where was she born? What was her country? Where were her parents born? Yeah, basically asking her to go back to her country, but trying not to be stupid and realize that, she was born here or whatever. And then he gets killed because he stupidly says, hey, the purge is over, I'm not gonna kill you, see you next year. And then they realize that this fucker is going to try and kill him next year on the next purge. So they kill him. And the cop guy covers for him and says that he got killed before the sirens went off because he heard the gunshots. I really wish Jane would have survived longer. She deserved better. She was simply there because she didn't like that he was racist. It started with subtle stuff to just him being blatantly racist. She even paid for his meal. She could have just left and had him pay for his own meal, but she paid for his meal when she left. And hers. But yeah, she gets killed after standing up to him. Very anticlimactic because she was the main character for a lot of episodes. I really wanted her to survive, but sadly she doesn't, and we get Penelope and her brother. I didn't really care for their duo, but they survive. And the married couple, the dude dies in a very anticlimactic way. He survives the dude that kidnapped him to get shot by some random no-name security guard that happened to survive an explosion. And then she survives, and the show ends with her having her baby in like this new apartment or whatever, because they stated earlier that she obviously didn't want to be in that house anymore because she killed the neighbor in there. And I also see Penelope and her brother that I forgot the name of because he was just a boring character to me. Saving people on the Purge now a year later. I won't be watching Purge Season 2 anytime soon. I will be trying to finish Iron Fist Season 2. I'm only on Episode 2. I don't like it. It's a little bit better than Season 1, but not by much. And I might watch The Haunting R.L. Stine. I might rewatch it, just because I saw it on my TikTok For You page, and it's like, oh yeah, I used to like that show when I was a kid, and I want to see if it holds up. But yeah, I guess that's about it. Purge Season 2 will not be reviewed anytime soon. I might watch some of the Chucky movies since they're on Peacock right now, since it's October. Yeah, that's about it.